Okay, we're here at the UK Games Expo 2019 with friend of the show, Bez. How are you, Bez?
Hi, how are you, Matt?
I'm very well.
Excellent.
Much better for seeing you this morning.
Oh, thank you, you're so sweet. And I saw you last night,
You
had
did,
the
yeah.
press preview, that was fun.
Yeah, it was great.
It was like lots busier this week. I mean, last year it was only a couple of hours, this
Yeah.
year it's been like 1.5 times the length, and it was like just so much busier.
Yeah. And I see you've got your wall of cats with you again this year.
Oh yeah, this has been going on so long.
Yeah.
At Essen 2017 I had the idea to show off my forthcoming game Kitty Cataclysm, which is now done,
Yep.
finally. But I said, hey, draw a cat, get a free gift, and people just enjoy drawing cats. And so I got like 300 cats, and then I went to Glasgow Games Festival, to Dragon Meet, to Compulsion in Edinburgh, Aircon, UK
Yeah.
Games Expo last year, all the places. UK Games Expo last year alone, I got 600 cats drawn. It was amazing.
Wow.
Like, I know because they come in packs of 200, I took 3 packs and they all ran out. And so now there's over 1,800 cats, we reckon. There's a ridiculous number, and now finally the game is out.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Kitty Cataclysm then. Your
So-
latest game.
This is indeed the last game that I have fully made. So as it says on the back, it is a chaotic game where it's about cat puns, you can be mean to each other. So on the top of each card, there's a monetary value. And
Monetary.
yeah, because cats love money,
Yeah.
but they want meowny because that's their currency. So it might be worth 1 or 2 or 3 or even -1. But the negative cards are very powerful, so you might steal 3 and then play again, or you donate any and play again, or even because you might think that having loads of cards that you're holding in your paws is great because they're generally positive, but there are some cards that punish you. If you've got 6 or 7 or more, you could lose everything.
Nice.
And so it's a game of chaos. You steal, you draw cards, you don't even draw unless the card tells you to. You donate your bad things, you force other people to lose cards or to pass them away, and eventually maybe you can hit them with something like that, and the game ends when either someone's run out of cards or you run through the deck.
Yeah.
And so it's quick, it's simple, 7 minutes-ish, and you get to superfluous sheets of paper, which you can colour in if you want, with all the cats,
Oh wow.
and a sheet of paper that says, remember, sometimes you can relax. Because I think sometimes we all need reminding of that. You don't need to do all the things. But that is the game.
Excellent. So, and you've also got Wibbell Plus Plus here. What you're probably most well known for at the moment. But,
I'm really proud of it. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like my first thing is still my most popular, but Wibbell Plus Plus is definitely my biggest accomplishment, I
Yeah.
think. I mean, this is the deluxe deck. There is a first edition which it came in a little tuck box,
Yeah.
and this one it's got a big sturdy box. I can literally look. I could literally start punching it. I mean, go on. Let's give it some welly. Go on.
okay. Yeah, that's not
You
going to
see,
damage
that-
anything, is it?
See, like there's barely a crease on that box. That can really hold up in your bag. I have my own copy, and it's got a little bit of fading on the corners. I've cycled it around thousands of times
Yeah.
with maybe hundreds, with my bike clock bashing against it. And there's a sheet of paper because this deck has 2 letters on each card, a wee border, and limitless games. So in the deck you get rules for 6 games. Couple is a game about cooperation and love and friendship. And Fable is a game about storytelling. Alphabetical is a game about tactical drafting. Grabble is a game about just quickly grabbing things with your hands. Phrasal is about coming up with reverse acronyms
Yep.
and making each other laugh. Wibbell itself is the original one where you've got 2 cards, you need to shout a word from either card, and every card you've won, so it becomes harder for you. And that is the original. And then you've also got a sheet about the deck itself and a card list, and each of these bits of paper, you can look and say, that's not for me, or hey, that's the exact game that I want to play right now. And then you unfold it, and there's all the rules nicely laid out. The other side of the paper, you don't need to read. It's just for clarifications, variants, and all of them have a good bit of credits and history in there. Because I think that even though not everyone wants to learn it, it's really nice for once you're a bit more interested, and for those 5% who are interested, I think it's a really nice thing.
Yeah.
Shall I do a quick demo of the eponymous Wibbell?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go for it. So, you need to shout out a word containing one of these letters and one of these letters and any other letters you want.
Okay.
You could say sit, S-I-T, or dumb, D-U-M-B, or mud, or internationalization,
Yes.
or anti-disestablishmentarianism, which anti-disestablishmentarianism does work a lot of the time, but if you ever say a word and use it to take a card, no one else, including you, can use that word for the entire rest of the game.
Yeah.
So now you could say, for example,
Roads.
roads, perfect. It uses the R, the D, and for a bonus, DS.
Yep.
You don't actually get any bonus, you get to take a card, but I could not have said roads, because I need to use one from here, and one from the card I've already taken. Every card is a new obligation. So now Matt has to use one of these, and one of these.
Yep.
I have to use one of these, and one of these. I say rot. I mean, I was being a bit unfair, I was stopping you from... But when someone gets their third card, something special happens. Let's play to the end of the round.
Noose.
Noose, perfect.
I'll take the other.
Notoriety. Notoriety.
Yep.
I get 3 cards, that's the end of the round. So those flip over. So Matt doesn't have to worry about them anymore. I get this as a bonus, so I've got 4 points. Every card I take as a bonus is, 1 point.
Yep.
But I need to keep one as a permanent obligation now. And so I'm going to keep the TM because there's a lot of words with a T or an M in there. And then we'd start again and then keep the game going.
That's a good mechanic to stop someone from running away with it as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Because I mean, if I'm being honest, I'm always going to win at this point, pretty much. I mean, I did meet one person recently who is just amazing, but unless you're the 0.01%, I have played this like probably not thousands of times, but the high hundreds. Like I estimate, I'd say guess, maybe 600 times.
Yeah.
I counted one Essen, it was over 200 times.
Wow.
At one show alone. I mean, it was the most, Essen is my busiest show in terms of demoing, but still I have played it a lot outside of that. But I am really good, and I might win, but you're going to get some chances to shout out your own words. It's not about who wins really, it's just about the feeling that what you do matters, that you can get involved in the game, I think.
Yeah.
It's not a catch-up mechanism as such, it's just a, hey, you get to play, and the difficulty adjusts itself to the level that you want.
Okay. So if people want to find out more about you and your games, Bez, where should they go?
Check me out on Twitter, I'm at Stuff by Bez. On Instagram, I'm Stuff by Bez. On Facebook, you can search for Stuff by Bez, although it's technically facebook.com/thingsbybez because Facebook doesn't let you have the F and the B next to each other.
Okay.
And
nice.
I'm also stuffbybez.com and stuffbybez@gmail.com.
Excellent. Well,
so reach out, and if you wish to purchase my things, you can do that at the show. I'm 1C3, or I guess this is going up after the show.
Yeah.
So if you see me around at a convention, come and find me, or up on my website.
Super. Well, thanks a lot, Bez. It's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you so much for coming over, and it's lovely to see you and a lovely Ray behind the camera. And yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.